Time check, 52 minutes after the hour, 8 o'clock. You're still watching Culture Daily right here on 3 Music TV. The name, of course, is Olele Salvador. You can find me anywhere, everywhere on social media at Olele Salvador. It's time for me to bring you the top stories in the world of Twitter, now known as X. So formerly we used to call this Twitter Tuesday, but these days we call it your X and my X Tuesday. Okay, so I try as much as possible to bring you up to speed with the tweets or the conversations that have been trending the last 24 to the 48 hour. And unfortunately, I get to continue the earlier conversation that the team had this morning during Morning Bite in the subject or about the subject of Dumsor. Now, it's no matter how you decide to frame it and wrap it, it is Dumsor. Okay, and this kind of Dumsor that we are experiencing is unprecedented. Okay, because in fact, people are even arguing that it's not Dumsor because you don't even know when your lights are coming back when it goes off. You don't even know when your lights are coming back when it goes off. And even if you have light, all right, you don't know when it's going to go off. You may think, oh, because I had light at 6 p.m. or 6 a.m. in the morning, I'm going to have light till maybe, 6 p.m. in the evening, and then I get ready to sleep in the heat. Nope. No. The lights can go up at 11, it can go up at 1, it can go up at 3, and will never come back to the following morning. That is a type of Dumsor situation we have in this country. But beyond that, for me, I'm looking at the impact. Of course, businesses are failing. If you are running a cold store business, it's just like the old days all over again. But this time, even worse. Beyond businesses failing or businesses trying to stay afloat within or during this power outages or power crisis, I am thinking about the streets, as you can see on the screen right now. Children who are having to navigate the heat. For those of you who don't have generators in your homes and you have to nurse children, all right, nurse babies or take care of your kids during the heat, this is a demonstration. This here, what you are seeing right now on the screen, and for those of you who are listening to me on Plus 89.9 FM, I'm sure you may relate because you either know a parent or you are a parent who is using unconventional means to give your kids some cool air or some kind of breeze to manage the heat. And also, I want that you need to find either an exercise book or a cardboard or something, and you need to fan your kids, or you need to get a shirt or get a cold towel or get a spare cloth or something just to wind around your kids so that they can get some air to sleep. What that means is you lose sleep as well because the fear of the heat creating impact health. Health impacts in a way that you are going to also have to spend more to take care of. God forbid they get sick as a result of that. And this is what is happening. All right. So let's show them the tweet from Oyokote. Now I would play a video from someone who has been very, very vocal, without fear and favor, speaking on this matter. So Oyokote says this was asked 2 nights ago in this Dumsor. I made a cold compress. So basically a cold compress, for those who don't understand, is when, you either submerge your towel or submerge a cloth or a shirt, whatever, into some cold water. It could be ice cold water. It could just be room temperature water, just to make it, reasonably cold to cool her down. So she's talking about her child, to cool her down in the intolerable heat. 1 a.m. to 2 a.m. before I slept in the couch by the open window. People are sleeping outside. This is no longer Dumsor. This is Dumpie. Because these days, people are sleeping outside. People are having to catch a breeze outside. They have worked hard for their money. They have built their homes or they have rented the homes they live in. But they can't even stay in their homes. The power situation has, and you know what? Due to the climate changes and global warming and whatnot, normally when it's late in the evening or when the night comes or night falls, you think, praise God, thank God, we're going to get some breeze. These days, the country is so hard that the wind has even forgotten to blow. Air is not blowing. No matter how late the night is, air is not blowing. If we are not grateful to God to have some rain, you are not going to get some air. There are students and children sitting under trees for education. Old men and old women and young men and young women are sitting under trees for air. That is the situation we are in right now. I slept in a couch by the open window. I almost wept with I mean, isn't there any protest coming up? I don't know about any protest coming up, but this is just to give you an understanding of what's happening. So I'm going to take you to Prophet Akufo-Addo's church, where over the weekend he had some strong words for our leaders. Check this out.
I slept outside of my house. I slept on 3 chairs. And I slept on 3 chairs. Because you can't sleep. You are living in a nation that has leadership. We voted for leaders. We're giving them free food, free water, free electricity, free plane, free fuel, free everything. And giving them salary. And we are asking them, fix our mess. Leaders. Fix our mess. Leaders. And they are here blaming other people. Somebody didn't have the internet and they have become a founder of agriculture, founder of engineering, ambience. They have become something. We are here, hallelujah, receiving communion every Sunday. Hail Mother Mary of God, our Father who art in heaven. I believe in Jesus, Son of the living God. Recitations, and we have nothing to show for. Ghana, you are crippled. You are blind. Your leaders are blind and dumb dogs who cannot speak and who does not perform. You are 67 years and you are struggling with common electricity.
Right on point, because does it make sense that 67 years old, a country known for being the first African country to have gained independence, and the barest minimum is not being met? I'm not even gotten into the abyss of water, shortage of water, potable water for that matter. I'm not even gotten into that space, because when we also get there, it's a whole different ball game. People are not getting their water or their pipes flowing, but they are still paying water bills. People are buying water from water distributors to fill their polytanks, and after that, they need to still pay for water bills every 2 weeks. So imagine you are buying water every 2 weeks or even every 3 weeks at 500, 600 cedis, and you are still receiving water bill for water that's not flowing from your pipes. The barest minimum, after 67 years, the barest minimum. It's a shame. It's absolutely shambolic. Let's see what you guys have been saying. You know what? If you can you give me the tweet of the reactions to Oyokote's tweet first, and I'll come back to you. Yes, let me look at what people are saying on Oyokote, just to give it. Okay, so this one says Dumsor must stop demonstration loading. Okay. Fentio says, how can anyone see this and defend this nonsense? Where is your conscience? Why must your political affiliation take precedence over your humanity? There is no sense of humanity, because leaders and communicators of government still go on media platforms to say we have handled the situation better than anybody. Bro, we did not vote for you guys to come and compare. Just do the damn job. Fix it. That's all. Don't come and tell us what it was before. We are currently facing crisis now. What are you doing right now to fix it? All right, where is your humanity? People are losing their lives. Babies are dying in hospitals. I mean, anyways. Ivan says, just look at this. And people are foolishly defending this nonsense because of politics. Damn. Yeah, I mean, we've politicized everything. Everything. Why didn't you brush your teeth this morning? Oh, I'm better than you. Oh, in the past, I did better than you. Listen. When did we become... Anyways. Yusto says, my sister had to take my nephew to the clinic because of heat rashes. And she said the doctor mentioned that that's what everyone is coming in for. It's already hot as hell, even with light. Bro, what the hell? Okay. Give me one more and then let's go to... Okay, someone says, come and see when I say they don't feel the pain, see the pain of a mother. Okay, now take me to Prophet. Today I'm not going to do any other story. I am going to apply pressure on this thing because I think it's becoming unbecoming. And for some reason, we in the media, we've been relatively quiet compared to what it used to be in the past. So I'll apply pressure. If it's the only story I'm going to do, I'll do it because of time. Okay? All right. So Triggered, you have quite a name for a lady. Anyways, isn't it crazy that he's the only pastor speaking out about on the current government? Meanwhile, we have COP, or Church of Pentecost pastors, telling the public they won't, quote unquote, waste their money on members and trying to get into the same government. Okay, all right. He says we need more preachers talking about the horrible state Ghana is in. We don't just need preachers. We need everybody, everybody. Because this won't be crowded. Is he not the one who told his church members during the 2020 elections that when they vote, they should be careful not to let the ink touch the league candidate when closing the ballot paper? No, I don't want to politicize this. Let's give me another comment. Give me another comment, because I also don't understand this logic some of you have. If I advocated for something and the thing has come around to bite me, and I'm telling you that the same thing I advocated for is no longer fit for purpose, why are you referring me? Like, it's only a fool who doesn't change your mind. Oh. It's only a fool who doesn't change your mind. You know that, baby, I want bread. It's killing you and you don't want to speak up. It's only a fool. So let's focus on the issues. Let's focus on the matters at hand. Don't come and refer to me that you campaign for this government. And forget that. If I campaign for that government and the government is misbehaving, the same energy I use in campaigning for the government, I use the same energy to draw awareness to the problems. The president said we shouldn't be spectators, we should be citizens. So it doesn't matter who I voted for. The fact that you are in power, you need to fix the problems you promised us that you're going to fix. So stop referring people to their old tweets and their old positions. Why? They can't change their position if something is going wrong. Let's be serious. Let's be serious. This is how they take us for fools, because they can come and buy your thoughts. You don't have an independent mind. This is how they buy you guys. Young people who are selling their emotions and their thoughts to these political leaders. Because you voted and campaigned for a party to come into power, when they come into power and they are playing the fool, you can't speak up. Who raised you all? To come and virtue signal that, hey, because you said it before. Master, let's respect us. People are dying. Oh. People are dying. Respect yourselves. People are dying. Are you happy with the conditions that you are living in this country? Are you happy? Producer, cool down for me. Allow me, please. Are you happy with what's going on? You producer, are you happy with what's going on? Allow me fire. Allow me to fire. People are dying. Kids are dying. Kids are dying. And your health systems are not even strong enough to take care of the kids. You are not even empowering and enabling your health systems to take care of some of these cases that will come as a result of this power crisis. You want me to be quiet because I voted or I campaigned for the government, so I shouldn't speak on it? We need to respect ourselves, especially the youth. Stop selling your consciences. Young men and young women who have taken jobs of communicators and they have lost their humanity. They've lost their humanity. If the people die, who are you going to lead and rule over? The people that you are killing, who are you going to campaign to for your next elections? Who? Who are you going to campaign to? Fix the damn problems and stop blaming people. You say you can fix it. That is why we voted for you. So as you have come into power, have some sense of humanity. You don't even talk to us anymore. Just lies and gaslighting and fanfooling all over. Give me some 2 more comments, let me wrap it up. Kojokobo says the members can't club politics in tea. If it was about Ijamai and we and Jot, they will be jumping and shouting. There's no hope. Okay, give me one more. Mr. Chan says facts. Electricity is very common. Spoke to a colleague at work about the load shedding and he's asked me if it happens in the village or the capital. I told him every city and he said, quote, what? How is that possible? We are in 2024. That be when I say electricity is very common. The barest minimum. The barest minimum. I'll draw the curtains down on today's edition of Trending Live. It's not supposed to be for, an editorial or whatever, but sometimes cases like this needs to be hammered on. It needs to be amplified. And we need to wake up We need to wake up from this slumber that we find ourselves in and not pretend and act like everything is okay, because everything is not. Everything is not. The name is Olele Salvador. The next time you see me, I'll be in a big conversation with the team. Doctor is here to talk to us about the rise in kidney cases, especially in young people. And guess what? Our health systems are not even equipped enough. Our lifestyles are changing. Because imagine you are escaping the heat to go and sleep outside and mosquitoes have a feast on you and you have malaria. I'll see you guys soon.